Jordan Adetunji is on a historic run, so I'm going to show you how to drop a song just like him. Now, obviously, he burst onto the scene with the track Kehlani, and since then he's done collaborations with K1 and so many others. But this is the breakdown of how he released his brand new track, Drama.
Cause I can be your drama, the type to make your best friends mad.
As a social media marketer, I'm actually kind of mad at this because it breaks all the conventions of what good content should feel like, but it doesn't. So I expected animated lyrics on screen. I expected a headline. I expected like some key information with a call to action. And it has none of that. It's just stripped back and it's a camera following him everywhere he moves, either from the videographer or from auto tracking. And so this actually had a spiral of comments asking people, when should I drop it? And they're all saying today, ASAP, put it out last week. So he's creating demand for his music before he even announces a release date. Right, the next video he dropped, I can't remember getting this order right, but he's got 106,000 views, 363,000 views. He's created this momentum around his track, obviously riding off the wave of viral tracks and big R&B joints in the past.
The type to make your best friends like myself. I come with good karma.
The next post he did is very carefully sequenced that he's leaving location 1 on the balcony to head inside. And you see him walk in from that doorway. And what he says is Drama's out Friday. So now he's asked people to vote on what day they want. And now he's giving them the actual release day itself. The next video he goes to is where he just says it's out tonight. There's a surprise drop on them. Maybe he'd been teasing it in the stories. I can't see it now. But he went from should I drop it to it's out now, creating instant streamability, if that's even a word, for people to go and listen straight away.
Cause I can be your drama, the type to make your best friends mad myself. I come with good karma.
And look at the way he does these subtitles, right? So they're intentionally spaced out. It's giving Charlie XCX Brat. I can't remember why, but I think I've seen this format before. But I know for a fact it's a CapCut template. I've seen it before. And so if you pick the right font and you have this spacing, it gives you word by word and it gives you a nice block of 3-4 lines. And so this is so easy to recreate as an artist and make this feel like you. He's wearing the same outfit. And so I've seen so many artists question if they need to wear different clothes in every single video. It's clearly the same house, probably the same building, probably the same day that he's done a one shoot afternoon for all of his content. And so don't let these fears of like, what should I do? Let it distract you from your own campaign. Then once the track was out, he kind of fueled the fire with even more momentum by creating this really dark and mysterious kind of eerie vibe to the content, where, he just literally starts walking. That's become his new signature style, where it's almost not too fast, not too slow. I'm just like pacing, but there's a certain like dynamic movement to the content that you follow him wherever he goes.
Cause I can be your drama, the type to make your best friends mad myself. I come with good karma. If I hit it once, you gonna come back.
Right, and then the final piece of content is, again, probably shot on the same day as all this content, but it's him in the studio. And the final piece of content is probably shot on the same day as all this other piece of content, 4 in the daytime and 1 at nighttime with just additional baseball cap and the leather jacket zipped up. It's a clean content strategy that creates volume out of one shoot day.
Cause I can be your drama, the type to make your best friends mad myself. I come with good karma. If I hit it once, you gonna come back.
And this is the beauty, like if you're working with a producer and you have access to their studio, like why not create content in the exact place that you recorded your song? And if they have like a reception area or a lounge area or a garden area, that's like the perfect place for you to create your content. This is the vibe and the zone you made the music in. And so why not show that to your audience? I think this is an amazing campaign that he's done so far. He's built up hype from very few number of assets. Like when I'm personally building a campaign, I aim for 21 pieces of content in pre-marketing, so 3 weeks, and then 21 bits of content in post-marketing, another 3 weeks. But when you get to that level, when you're really commanding culture, you don't need to, and you can scale back on your deliverables and still impact your streams. Because once you have a whole load of people who are verified, a whole lot of really influential folks discussing in your comments, they're doing the network for you. They're spreading the word by their hype about your song. And then it goes on to talk shows, and it goes on to Instagram channels and podcasts, and the news spreads naturally. Then it hits the blogs, it hits the radio, and before you know it, like, you've not needed to ram it down people's throats. It's done the hard work for you. But without momentum, you can't get to it. And so I think why the attention driving nature of these assets is because the dynamic walking and because of the highly impactful subtitles. So I hope you've enjoyed this breakdown, how to drop a song like Jordan Adetunji. And if you want the full content ideas playbook with over 350 reels and TikTok ideas, grab it from the link in the description below. You can upgrade your order when you grab a copy of my book. It's on the shelf over there, 0 to 10K plays in 60 days. And everything you need is available on allabouthelping.co.uk if you want to grab your copy.